What makes Brebeuf Jesuit special is that it's a sacred place. The people, the mission, the core values, and the destiny of our students.
As soon as I stepped into Brebeuf, the entire atmosphere just kind of brought me in.
Here we have a lot of good relationships and we've always felt welcomed.
To me, Brebeuf is like a second home. Anyone who goes here can feel like an individual. You can stand out no matter if you play a sport or an instrument. No matter what you do, you feel special.
I hear many times students say that they don't feel judged for who they are, rather they feel celebrated, not just tolerated, but celebrated for who they are.
We want to educate students to be people of conscience, competence, and compassion.
I feel very secure being with all of my teachers and the faculty and all of the students here, even if I'm not friends with them.
Some of it is just kind of the ethos around here. You know, we've built a culture of teaching and learning here where teachers want to put as much importance on the relationships they have with their students as on their test scores or their grades.
Every teacher at Brebeuf cares so much about each and every one of their students and every student at this school.
The faculty that I don't know, that have comforted me in times of crisis, when I was kind of freaking out about studying, and they just kind of took me in.
To me, Brebeuf means inclusivity, means faith development, it means character development and moral development. It means a sense of community where people really are inclusive, love one another, and learning things about people's lives that they have to deal with that we wouldn't know that just seeing them walk down the hall or sitting in class with them.
I came out of Kairos with a stronger sense of community, especially with kids that I hadn't particularly identified with over the past 4 years. Just the way that people opened up, the way that people trusted, and the way that people loved and were there for each other was pretty spectacular.
This campaign, Brebeuf Jesuit Leading the Way, is a $6 million initiative focusing on academic renovations and the endowment.
We are just so honored to be the chairpersons of the Leading the Way campaign. When Father Jack asked us, first and foremost, we were humbled, but more importantly, we thought what a great opportunity to improve the learning spaces throughout this building, as well as, I think, affording the opportunity to perhaps some young people that otherwise wouldn't be able to come here.
So I did my research, I went online, I was like, what scholarships can I apply for? What financial aid do I need to do? Like, how can I get my parents on board so that this can become an option? And then it became my #1, and here I am.
The academic renovations will include 33 classrooms, 2 art studios, the merging of the library and technology into an information commons, the academic centers for faculty, and the multi-purpose room.
The school's been here 50+ years now, and quite frankly, some of the classrooms probably look like they did back in the 60s.
I truly see our academic centers as being the heart of what happens in teaching and learning here. You know, classrooms are very important too, but those academic centers where the teachers have their desks and where they go when they're not teaching, and students know they can find them there. But they're also places that currently are kind of repurposed old classrooms that have been put together in kind of a hodgepodge way. It's going to be room for more students to come in and meet with teachers, a more inviting environment set up with the whole idea in mind of teacher and student interaction with that space. So another exciting thing that we'll be doing with spaces here is we have several places that are currently the library, teacher resource center, some hallways that will be merging into a single space for students to come. And where previously, you know, a library was seen as kind of individual, quiet study space, now this new space will be for a lot of collaboration. There will still be books and other resources there, a lot of electronic resources. We're going to increase the size of it a lot. It's a really popular space. Students like to come to the library now.
So as we look at this, we think about what is it that we can do to make sure for people probably we'll never meet, or parents that we may never know, to make sure that the tradition continues and that those children and parents are given a lot of the same opportunities that we were able to have.
Our daughter had such a wonderful experience here, and I would like to see as many young people as possible have that experience, and I think the goals of this campaign will help to make that possible.
Without the generosity of the donors, Brebeuf would lose what makes it such a diverse and unique community.
And we can't say enough about the teachers that are here and the school administration, and right now the great leadership that we have under Father Jack.
This is a special place. It's a place of formation, and I think that's why so many of our alumni come back. They recognize their formation during the years, and they want to come back to a place that feels like home, and to remind themselves that this is where my center is.